Let me just record. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right. This is going to be super quick. We did an interview already this morning and it took 5 minutes. So, um, first question is who/why did you choose to partner with your NIL deal? Or sorry.
Sure. So the one that is,
Nope,
that's
you're
okay.
good.
Okay, so I think there's just a little bit of a lag, so I apologize. So my first, and the only deal that is going on right now, is with Peak Recovery Health in Manchester, New Hampshire. My marketing agent, who I signed with before I started, doing any NIL deals. He has a personal relationship with the owner. I met him. He is a triathlete. I also participate in triathlons outside of my athletic career. So we had a super great connection right off the bat. And obviously, recovery is great and just a key part of being an athlete. So this business just seemed right to partner with.
Perfect. Do you feel a sense of responsibility or pressure with your increased visibility due to your NIL deal?
Yeah, definitely. Especially representing UNH, I wanted to make sure that the things that I was posting, and when I'm wearing either UNH or Peak gear when I'm out in public, I want to make sure that I'm acting responsibly in a way that I would be proud of if someone were recording me and I had to watch it back. But in the same sense, in terms of actually posting, I wanted to keep everything pretty genuine, so I try not to put too much pressure on in that sense.
Perfect. How do you anticipate NIL deals evolving in the context of collegiate sports?
I know that a couple like coaches from all across the country have started to do it themselves, but I think that beyond just the athletes, the student athletes, I think that coaches are going to start taking that on, and I think that's a really great opportunity for coaches to create opportunities not only for themselves but also their teams, and I think that also supports athletes in saying if I'm going to do the NIL deals, then I think you should too. I think it's just a really great money maker for students, a great way to help pay for college, in addition to creating more exposure, and just building a personal brand. So I think besides what we've already seen, I think coaches are also going to get into it a little bit more.
How do the NCAA regulations of NIL affect your partnership deals, or has it not?
They have a little bit. So in terms of with UNH, I have run into the issue of UNH has some deals that conflicted with a deal that I wanted to do. And of course, under NCAA rules, I don't want to be conflicting with my school. And of
Mhm.
course, like I would never want that. Um, and then also just disclosures for NIL deals. It hasn't really restricted me, but it is just an extra step that I have to take into consideration when I'm choosing brands to partner with and making sure that it is something that I can feasibly take on.
Yeah. And then the last question is how do you balance your academic responsibilities with the responsibilities of your NIL deal?
So I try to treat it a little bit more casual than like my homework. Just so that, again, like I'm not putting too much pressure on it. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be something that I would maybe post otherwise, even if I didn't have a contract. So I'm of course prioritizing school first, and then just making content. I try to view it as like my side gig, in promoting the businesses that I partner with.
Perfect. That's it. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. I know it was last minute, but thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. Absolutely. It was nice to meet you.
You too. Bye.